What's new, crew, and welcome back to Vlogmas. In this video, I wanted to share with you guys some small shops off of Etsy that just have really fun like kitchen items. When we were Christmas shopping, me and my husband decided that we really wanted to focus on small shops or shopping really locally. And we decided to do this just because of everything that's happened over the last couple of years with, you know, small businesses shutting down. We tried to do it last year, and this year we were a lot more successful at it. But because we were doing that, I came across so many awesome shops, and I knew that I wanted to share some of those with you guys. So I'm hoping to be able to do videos like this, and I'm just gonna break them down into smaller categories because I have so many shops and so many items I wanted to mention. But in this one, we're just gonna be doing really fun kitchen items. The first item I wanted to mention is from Banks CNC, and it's basically just a storage container for all different sizes Ziploc bags. You guys know I go through so many Ziploc bags. I freeze literally everything, all my leftovers, garden veggies, meat, cheese. Like, I freeze anything that can be frozen. I freeze it, and I know for myself I would love to have something like this. I thought it was super fun. Everything's labeled, you know what everything is. You're not like scrambling trying to find the right size bag. There's no mess. I would love one of these. So price $19.99, not terrible, and I just thought it was a really fun idea. I think the best Christmas gifts are things that you would never purchase for yourself because maybe they're not completely necessary, but they'd be really nice to have, or things that are like super personalized. So you're gonna see that theme pretty much through all these Etsy videos. The next item is from Bent Woods Goods. I love that shop name, but it's just an herb stripper. So at first when I was scrolling through, I didn't really know what this was, to be honest, but if you know somebody who grows a ton of fresh herbs, uses a ton of fresh herbs, this would be a total game changer, I think. $16.33, I don't think that's a terribly bad price. I think it's really fun. Like I said, it's one of those things that you probably would never purchase for yourself, but once you have it, you'd probably never go back. So just a fun little idea. All right, this next item, I looked at these rolling pins for days, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling different Etsy shops, different designs, and there are so many. I want so many of these. I can't, but they had so many different options. They have these Christmas sets. This first one is from Funny Baker. I thought that that was so cute. The next one is from Pretty Engraving, and I thought that these ones would be super gorgeous for if you have somebody in your life that just recently got married and you wanted to engrave their last name on it. I just thought that it was super beautiful. I love these. So many different options. I also wanted to say this one from Old Cat Store number 13 has Harry Potter ones, and I thought that was super cool if you have like a Harry Potter lover in your life. I thought that would be super fun. They also had a ton, like so many different shops, you guys. Some of my favorites that I saw was this like aquatic scene. I love anything with whales on it. I actually have a whale tattoo like on my forearm here, or on my, whatever this is, your bicep. I love whales. So this one is from Stony Creek Engravings, and it just has whales, otters, like seashells. I thought that would be super fun. Loved that a lot. What I did notice with these rolling pins though, the prices vary so much from shop to shop, from design to design, which totally makes sense. Like the one with the whales on it is $30. The Harry Potter one was $18, originally $26. It's 30% off right now, at least when I'm filming this video. $17, $18 for engraved ones, all the way up to $64 for the set of 4 like mini Christmas rolling pins from Funny Baker. So it really just depends, but I knew I wanted to talk about these rolling pins, so I wanted to give a variety of different prices, and of course that is going to vary from shop to shop. But my favorite shop seemed to be the Stony Creek Engravings. They had so many beautiful ones. The one that's up on the screen now with like the leaves and the moose tracks and the bears, like love that. That's totally my vibe. I would love any single one of those rolling pins. I love those rolling pins. I also found ones I didn't always screenshot, but they had ones with like Pomeranians on it, Baby Yoda, Star Wars, like pretty much anything you wanted I could find in those rolling pins, which was super fun. And I feel like it's super customizable to absolutely anyone in your life. Shop is Zoe's Sadik. I really hope I'm saying that right, but basically you can photocopy and send them in a PDF file of a recipe, and they will make a kitchen towel. I thought that that would be so much fun with with like an old family recipe, or even if you have a recipe that everybody really loves, you could print the recipe on it and hand that out as a gift. Or even if you had kids that were like getting ready to move out into their own house and they have a recipe that you made for them through like their entire life, and you could get that printed on a towel for them. I just thought that that was a super fun idea. I wanted to share that as well. Like I said, I love customizable gifts. I think that it just really shows that someone took the time and really thought about it and ordered it like in advance to have it be customizable, and I think that's super fun. This next shop is Laser Works Signs. There we go, Laser Work Signs, and they make like laser engraved casserole pans. I also saw while I was scrolling through their shop, they do bread pans and like little cake pans, but they just laser into the glass of these pans. I thought that would be super fun. Another great idea for like if somebody just got married, you engrave their last name on it, or not even just that, like anyone. I think that would be super fun, and especially because my mother-in-law is the queen. When I bring over a dish for the holidays or whatever, I write our last name on it, right? Well, she will be very persistent that my pans are her pans, and I'll be like, okay, it's fine, keep the pan. And then like a week later, she'll call me back and be like, yeah, I realized that definitely was your pan. So if they're customizable and they have like my name on it, my husband's name on it and stuff, she will never be able to steal my pan ever again. But I thought these were a super fun idea. I just thought they were a lot of fun. I think that that would also be a lot of fun if you wanted to engrave like someone's address on it, if they just bought their first house or something like that. Just really fun. This next one I feel like is more for a man, but could definitely totally be for a woman too. But it's just these engraved like old school whiskey glasses and like the whiskey holder. I have some of these. They sit in front of my kitchen window. They're just like really old glass like cognac holders. I've had them for years. They're one of my favorite things. I don't use them. They're just for decoration. But if you have somebody who really enjoys those things, I think that would be a really cool gift to get them engraved with their initials, their last name. They had 4 different options to pick from, which I like all the options. I think they're super cool and super sleek. But this shop is General Green's Gifts, and I thought this was also a really great price. Of course, price does vary between how big of an order you want to make. If you're just ordering like the cognac glasses or the actual like cognac holders. But I thought that these were super elegant and just super fun and a totally awesome gift, I think. My next gift, totally random, but I know a lot of people in my family would like this, and it's just one of those like dinner bells that you hang on your back porch. I thought that this would be super, super fun, but this shop is Northern Creations. I didn't see that you could like customize it or anything. I don't think you can get like your last name engraved on it or anything, or the year or anything like that. Totally could be wrong though. I looked on their shop and I didn't see that option, but I thought that would be super fun, especially like a ton of my family, we do livestock. We all have some sort of animal, from pheasants to chickens to cows to goats. Like we do it pretty much all between. You okay? We all have animals and stuff. We all live on, you know, pretty decent sized properties. And I thought to have that dinner bell would be so fun, especially I can see it ringing it in the summertime when the kids are all outside. I just thought that it was a super fun idea, so I wanted to mention it. The last shop is BB Designs and Goods, and they make these really cool like Kitchenaid covers. They make these really beautiful Kitchenaid covers. It's just like a little cloth that you put over your bowls or your KitchenAid. Specifically, I would love to have a handful of these for when I'm raising bread or dough in general. They also had a ton of really beautiful cloths that you could pick from, or fabrics, I suppose. But typically, I just use like kitchen towels. I always make more than one batch at a time, and I always find that I use up all my towels, and then I'll go to clean up, and I realize that all my towels are covering my bread. So I would love to have a couple of these. I thought that they were super cute, and I definitely wanted to give them a mention. I do also want to say right at the end here that all the shops that I mentioned have really great reviews, 4 stars or higher. So it makes me feel pretty good. I would order from any one of these shops and feel really comfortable with it. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas, that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have any really awesome small businesses or even Etsy shops that you love, that you've ordered from before, and that make really beautiful handcrafted projects. Because me and my husband are really ordering a lot of stuff off of Etsy these days, and I always love finding new shops. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas, and of course I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.